Radio 2.
Last week I mentioned my daughter, Betty.
Yes.
Who's 17. And she's got a boyfriend, and she's beginning to learn to drive, and she's a lovely kid. I went out, she's having driving lessons. She said, Dad, and of course when you're having driving lessons, you're keen to practice as much as possible. Dad, can I drive you in the car? I went, yeah, OK. I aged about 5 years in about 3 minutes. I'm just she was had to reverse out. You can imagine that. And of course, you know, it's something you learn, and now you don't even think about it.
Yeah.
You've been driving for a while. You think, oh, look there. Well, we got a bloke on a bike, a cyclist swerving out the way. I'm going, why don't I get it out the drive for you, darling? Then we'll... panicking.
Did you sweat a little bit?
I was sweating heavily, but you know, my age, I'm sweating heavily all the time from the minute I get up when I go to bed. But here's the thing: I'm so proud of her. Right. I'm going to be a boastful parent now. Can I be a boastful parent for a minute?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, because she's a lovely kid. She's a grown-up girl now, and she's 17. So she goes out sometimes. She likes to sometimes go out to parties, and she's reasonably sensible. Occasionally, I've cleaned things up off the stairs. Occasionally, when she's walked in and found clothes lying all over the floor and shoes hanging off the radiator when she comes in half cut, but not very often.
Yeah,
she's a great kid. She was going out the other day, and she's studying for her A-levels now. They call them A-levels still? I don't know.
They're A-levels,
She's doing psychology and sociology. She's doing proper subjects and stuff. She's interested. She wants to work in. Anyway, she had to go out. She said, I need to buy some clothes out. I've got that thing we discussed a while ago. I'm doing that thing. I said, what thing's that? She said, well, I need some smart clothes. She was going for an interview to do voluntary work at an old people's home. Booyah! In your face, other people's kids. How about that?
I'm sure other people's kids have gone for...
Yeah, take that, other celebrities with kids. What do you think of that? Huh? She's not falling out of clubs. Oh, no. She's doing voluntary work at an old people's home. That's because I'm a brilliant parent. Take that. Obviously, it's more a mum's influence than me.
Yeah.
But I think, yeah, come on.
And did she get the job?
Yeah. It's not a job. It's voluntary work. But, you know, she went along. She was all smart enough. She went along, and the guy said, no, we'd love to have you working here.
All right.
Fantastic. I think she probably used an alias when she went there, just in case she didn't want to be tarnished by me. She don't want that rubbing off on her.
No.
Oh, I was relieved. That's great, isn't it?
That is good, yeah.
And then you see pictures of all the other famous people's kids. Yeah, look at that, coming out of a club. Shame on you. What time do you want picking up from the old people's home, darling?
You do that very loudly as you walk out the door.
To walk out the door. Oh, I can't stop. Got to go and pick my daughter up. She's doing voluntary work at the old people's home. That's great, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, thank heavens. One of them did fall far from the tree.
You're listening to the Jonathan Ross Podcast from BBC Radio 2.